Now look here, Skip. Let me tell you something. When you talking about keeping the king on his throne in Kansas City, you better not forget the man who been building the moat around him since 2021. Trey Smith? I said it before, and I'ma say it again. Big men win football games. And this young man? He one of the baddest in the trenches today. Shannon Sharp Trey Smith ain't your average offensive lineman. Nah, see. This ain't no guy just taking up space. This is a 6th-round pick who done turned himself into a Pro Bowl caliber wrecking ball in one of the most demanding offenses in all of football. And now he want that paper, rightfully so. Now let me break this down for you, fam. Smith came into the league with question marks, medical red flags. Folks worried about blood clots in his lungs from his college days at Tennessee. That's why he slid on draft day. From top prospect to a 6th-round flyer. But the moment this kid touched the turf in Arrowhead, it was different. From day one, he played like a man possessed. And not just playing. I'm talking starting. I'm talking dominating. I'm talking doing grown man things in the trenches week in, week out. 67 out of 68 games. That's durability. That's consistency. That's accountability. Now look. He's on the tag right now. That franchise tag look nice on paper, don't it? $23 million. Guaranteed for 2024. But here's what they ain't telling you. That's a 1-year deal. That ain't security. That ain't legacy. That ain't love. See, the franchise tag is like saying, yeah, you cute, but I don't know if I'm ready to marry you yet. It's commitment with a prenup you didn't even ask for. This man's been protecting Patrick Mahomes. Y'all heard me. Patrick Mahomes, the golden child, the $500 million man. You don't let the bodyguard walk around without a new vest. You understand me? Now, let me keep it 100 with you all. When Trey ain't show up to those voluntary OTAs, I wasn't mad. Not one bit. Because in this league, you gotta protect your leverage. You only get so many chances. Trey knew that. He said, let me sit back, let the draft pass, and see what Mr. Brett Veach really think I'm worth. And now he back. Mandatory minicamp. He ain't holding out. He ain't burning bridges. He's saying, I'm here, but I want mine. That's professionalism. That's professionalism. That's pride. Let me tell you something, Skip. Trey Smith is Patrick Mahomes' best kept secret. Y'all talking about Travis Kelce. You're talking about Rashee Rice. You're talking about new witty outs and speed threats. But if you don't got somebody moving bodies up front, none of that matters. And the numbers don't lie. 117 snaps last year. That's 97% of the Chiefs' offensive plays. Only 2 penalties all season, both for holding. 0 sacks given up in the final 6 games, including playoffs. That ain't just good. That's elite. That's cleaner than a preacher's Easter Sunday suit. You ever try to protect a quarterback for 60 minutes against dogs from Baltimore, Cincinnati, and Buffalo? Ask Trey. He do it like it's light work. One thing y'all casuals don't talk about? Chemistry. Not the playbook, not the film room. I'm talking real-life battle-tested trust. And let me tell you, Mahomes trusts Trey Smith like he trusts Andy Reid's mustache. These boys done built a foundation over 4 years. Communication on the field? Seamless. Awareness on stunts and blitzes? Instant. Leadership in the huddle? Silent but strong. You can't draft that. You can't sign that in free agency. You gotta grow that. And with Creed Humphrey and Joe Thuney beside him, this is the best interior offensive line in football. Period. Now we gotta talk turkey, because the Chiefs playing a dangerous game. Yeah, the cap is tight. Yeah, Chris Jones got his bag, But if you let Trey Smith walk next offseason, you're letting go of the foundation of your offense. That ain't just money. That's a culture hit. That's a locker room hit. And trust me, other teams are watching. The Bears, the Titans, the Jets. All of Ian would break the bank for a 25-year-old Pro Bowl guard with championship DNA. The deadline to sign Smith to a long-term deal is mid-July. If they don't, he plays 2024 on the tag. But here's the problem. Once you tag a player, they remember. They remember you ain't value. They remember the negotiation. They remember the disrespect. From top prospect to a sixth-round flyer. But the moment this kid touched the turf in Arrowhead, it was different. From day one, he played like a man possessed. And not just playing. I'm talking starting. I'm talking dominating. I'm talking doing grown man things in the trenches week in, week out. 67 out of 68 games. That's durability. That's consistency. That's accountability. Now look. He's on the tag right now. That franchise tag look nice on paper, don't it? $23 million. Guaranteed for 2024. So you better fix it before training camp. Because once the season starts, business stops. And come 2025, Smith could be hitting that open market with a chip on his shoulder and a Super Bowl ring on his finger. Now I know y'all love stats. But Trey Smith ain't just stats. He's a leader, a mentor, a survivor. This man overcame blood clots in his lungs. Twice. And still made it to the NFL. That's resilience. That's character. That's a man you want in your foxhole. Talk to the rookies. Talk to the coaches. They'll tell you. He the first one in, last one out. Quiet giant. And when he talk, you listen. Kansas City ain't rebuilding. They ain't experimenting. They chasing greatness. 3 Super Bowl appearances in the last 4 years. Mahomes in his prime. Kelsey still elite. Andy Reid still drawing magic on Waffle House napkins. You don't risk all that by messing with your offensive line. You invest in it. This is your window. And Trey Smith, he's a cornerstone. So skip Uncle Shay, go and tell it like it is. You pay wide receivers. You pay tight ends. You pay edge rushers. But you better not forget the one who keeps the engine running. Pay Trey Smith. Protect Mahomes. Secure the dynasty. Because if you don't, somebody else will. He done showed up. He done showed out. He done showed out. He done showed out. He done showed out. He done shut down elite pass rush. Now it's your turn, Kansas City. Show the man the money and stop playing before he walk out that door. Shannon Sharp.